It does not work! Why can't I understand? It cannot be. I refuse to believe it. All these wasted years, a lifetime of sacrifice, and... we have all the pieces, I am certain of it. Unless...
Why? You can blame Chichen Itza and De Ferrer, but I see through you.
my daughter. No.
Daughter? Only two people can call me that. You banished one and sacrificed the other. Foxglove. You killed my father with your care and your tonic. Why? Because he never truly loved you? And Jeanne? My mother? You stole her child, sent her away. You kept her enslaved even after my father had freed her. And now you attempt to return me to that fate.
In the service of humanity. In work. The purpose for which you were created. We were created. The highest purpose.
I will not serve you.
No!
Eve will lead us through the war of generations.
There will be great sacrifice. Great sorrow to end the enslavement of the human race.
Now is the time to claim our freedom. Are you with us?
I am.
Eve will lead us.
Eve will lead us.
It is done.
To be totally honest, this final boss fight was obvious from the moment we figured out De Ferrer wasn't the company man. After the entire adventure from one neck slitting to the next and cutting out the entire Templar plant, Aveline finally figures out from George the slave that it was Aveline's own stepmother behind the Templar curtain. Madeleine was the company man all along. And because this was one of the dumber plot twists Ubisoft could have pulled for Liberations, Madeleine explains away Aveline's continued lifeline by saying that she needed Aveline to do all those killings so that she could secure power in New Orleans for the ultimate plan to... I have no idea. Like I said in the previous Agate video, Liberations has been so interested in the dual edited and unedited timelines of Aveline's history that I have no idea what the hell anyone wants anymore. I'd assume that Madeleine wants the prophecy disc to gain more knowledge for the Father of Understanding, but it seems like she has more motivation just to keep Aveline on the side of the Templars, which honestly should be really easy now that Agate is dead and she's the only assassin in New Orleans. At least the edited history from Abstergo would like you to believe that the whole Aveline joining the Templars plotline was so unbelievable that it gave Big Boss's ultimate plan in Metal Gear a run for its money. After some ridiculously tiny time limit parkour in an illusionary mindscape thing, the player unlocks the unedited Aveline ending, and this final boss fight then managed to be so generic that during the boss fight I just did in this video, I actually couldn't tell that Madeleine was involved in it at all. It looked to me more like Aveline was fighting infinitely spawning Templar soldiers and Madeleine was standing to the side looking all superior over it, and yet somehow I managed to put my sword in Madeleine's torso in the middle of it, and that finally killed off the Templar Order of New Orleans. Additionally, it allowed Aveline to unlock the prophecy disc and see one of the most useless precursor messages in the franchise. And that's saying something, considering it took 4 games of Desmond framing devices to start saying something remotely coherent. Who the hell is Eve, and why should I care? Because I don't. This game was so plot twist happy that it somehow managed to kill off the tiny goodwill I had for the game by the end of it. You can't have a bunch of twist endings in the game if your entire plot is boring and stuffed with nonsense. And it shows with how Liberations ended. I mean, what the hell could this possibly mean?